Hi guys, how are you all today morning? Good morning. Today is 13th August 2022. My name is TSV Raghavan and I live in Chennai, Tamil Nadu, India. I am a published author with Amazon Kindle and paperback. I write on spiritualism, fiction, and assorted subjects. Spiritualism happens to be my favorite subject. This is my spiritual vlog on YouTube. Haribol trsv nectar nectar. In this particular spiritual vlog, in my previous videos, we have been discussing about the information and knowledge that we have gleaned through study of spiritual books, scriptures, contemplation on the material universe, and meditation on the spiritual universe. This particular video is no exception to this rule. It is only a continuation of what we have already done. For the past few videos, we have been discussing about the Kundalini serpent and the 7 chakras that have been superimposed on the spinal cord of a human living entity. Till yesterday, we have discussed in detail about 6 chakras. Today, we intend to discuss about the 7th chakra, which is at the cranium of any living human entity, and which is the 7th and the final chakra that helps a person realize his self and proceed towards liberation and deliverance. Sahasrara chakra does not belong to any pair. It is totally spiritual. It is at the top of the cranium of the skull of a human living entity, and it is at the center of 1,000 petaled lotus. 1,000 means Sahasra in Sanskrit. Actually, officially, Sahasra means 1,000, but here Sahasra means infinite. It means that an infinite petaled lotus flower at the center of which the Sahasrara chakra sits in any human living entity, his skull or cranium. According to some ancient rishis and spiritual people, the Sahasrara chakra does not belong to the body of a human living entity. Actually, it is outside. Only the 6 chakras, which form 3 pairs, belong actually to the body of the human living entity. Body means the layer of causal intelligence plus the layer of astral mind of feelings and emotions plus the layer of etheric senses and plus the layer of gross body. These four combined make the total body of a human living entity. According to some ancient spiritualists, the Sahasrara chakra does not belong to this category at all. The mantra for Sahasrara chakra is Aham Brahmasmi. I am a part of Brahman. Actually, the Sahasrara chakra teaches about cosmic oneness. It tells every human living entity who meditates on the Sahasrara chakra or who reaches that level that we all belong to the God and that we are like pearls strung in a thread. There is no difference between any living entity, whether male, female, human, or otherwise. In fact, Ardhanarishwara in the Ajna chakra is half Shiva and half Shakti Parvati. Ajna can also be called Agnya. Agnya means authority, and this authority comes from causal intelligence and astral mind. It is the brain which has the authority to control this particular body, and that is what this particular Agnya chakra insists on. Similarly, Sahasrara chakra does not control the body, but it controls the mind and pure consciousness of the human living entity who seeks self-realization and then proceeds in his or her spiritual journey towards liberation of this particular soul from the material universe and ultimately deliverance into the super soul. That means that all the rules and regulations that are applicable to the body of a human living entity do not apply to the Sahasrara chakra. The Sahasrara chakra is very, very different, and it is only the sublime level that is reached by very highly spiritual liberated souls. When we meditate on God through our Agnya chakra, we meditate on our consciousness. According to spiritualists, a person himself is the conscience, and hence he or she cannot meditate on the conscience. But if this person happens to differentiate between his or her conscience and consciousness and himself or herself, this person can meditate on the consciousness of himself or herself. Here, this person has to differentiate between the two. He has to show that both are separate entities. The consciousness of a person